Join me in the Goodness Kitchen as we learn new exciting recipes, chill with some of your faves, and enjoy intriguing games for your satisfaction. Ready for a taste of goodness? Hello everyone, welcome to Goodness Kitchen with Chef T, brought to you by Malta Guinness. I am Chef Tolani, popularly known as Diary of a Kitchen Lover, and in this episode we are going to be making something very sumptuous and of course infusing Malta Guinness in it. We'll be making creamy pasta with Malta Guinness and Pina Colada. In the last episode, we made Malta Guinness banana cake and Malta Guinness milkshake. Yes, and I'm sure you enjoyed the recipe. If you haven't already recreated yours, please rush to our social media pages now to catch up and recreate yours. This episode promises to be even more exciting as we're making creamy pasta with Pina Colada.
There's a drop of goodness in everyone. Share goodness with someone today. Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
Without wasting much of your time, I'll head straight to cook. There are rules to making pasta. If you want to make your pasta with a sauce, prepare the sauce first before you start to boil your pasta. And of course, I'll be using Malta Guinness to prepare my pasta. So let's see how this magic works. I have some unsalted butter here, melted already. I'll go ahead to saute my aromatics, which are my onions. I'll add the onions. I'll add some green chili. And then of course some garlic. Like I always say, there is never too much garlic, guys. Add that garlic. Always. So I give this a very good mix. So this is supposed to saute for like 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you do this on low heat, please, okay? This smells so good. So good. You can never go wrong with the mixture of onions, garlic, and pepper. You can never go wrong with it. So the next thing I'm going to be adding is my cooking cream. This is a heavy cooking cream. I'll go in with that next. Yummy. Let me just make sure I get everything out of it. I'll add my all-purpose spice. Give this a good mix. So good, you guys. Now I'll add very little salt. Reduce the heat, okay? Cooking cream tends to clump together if it's cooked on high heat, so you need to reduce the heat. Now I want to add the almighty ingredients for this recipe, which is Malta Guinness. I'm just going to be using very little of this. Woo! I love that sound, you guys. Every single time I open a can of Malta Guinness, just gives me that satisfaction. So I'm just adding very little of Malta Guinness into this. I give this a good mix again. Please, when you're boiling your pasta, make sure you save some pasta water because you would need it for this recipe. This smells heavenly already. I'm going to taste this to be sure I'm on the right track. A little more salt and I'm good to go. I love the sweet taste that Malta Guinness gives it. So you have a mixture of cream, a mixture of, I can't just even explain it. You need to recreate this recipe. So I'm just going to leave this to simmer for like 5 minutes while I boil my pasta. I'll be right back. So I have my sauce simmering here. I'm going to boil my pasta in this pot. The trick for you to boil your pasta, especially when you want to mix it with a sauce, is to make sure that you have already boiled water. You transfer it into the pot so that your pasta doesn't get soggy. Do you get? Okay, now that I have my water, I'm sure you'll be wondering, why is water so much like this? Yes, your pasta needs water to cook, not oil. Water is the air your pasta needs to cook, not oil. So I'm adding my salt now. So with this, your pasta is not going to clog together. If you're cooking with a lot of water, it's not going to clog together, it's not going to stick together, no matter what kind of pasta you're cooking and all that. So my water is boiling now, and it's boiling quick because it was already hot. Do you understand? So I'm going to add my pasta now. I'm using spaghetti for this recipe. Please don't break your pasta. Don't break your spaghetti. Please don't break my heart. Just cook it like this. If you break it, it's not going to increase the quantity. I hope you know that. Okay, so let me just add a little more to this. So ideally, your pasta should cook between 8 to 9 minutes. If after that time you feel your pasta is not cooked enough, trust me, it is okay. It is what we call al dente. That's what your pasta should feel like, should taste like. It's supposed to be crunchy, because by the time you add it into the sauce, it's cooking with the sauce and it will get soft with time. So if you want to cook your pasta more than that time, you are free. But I'm just telling you the ideal time for your pasta to cook. So after 8 minutes, I'll be right back.
No matter how you celebrate, spread the goodness with Malta Guinness.
Now we're back. The pasta is ready to mix with the sauce. You guys, check out this goodness. So I'm just going to transfer my sauce back to the heat. I have this here. Okay, so I reduce the heat. Let me just drop this in. I'm going to be adding some cheese to this. This is cheddar cheese. You can add mozzarella if you like. You can add Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano. They call it Parmigiano cheese to ease everyone, but this is cheddar cheese. But you can, if you don't have cheese, please, you can totally ignore this step, okay? I'm just going to let the cheese melt before I add my pasta. Yummy, extremely yummy. So like I said, your pasta goes into your sauce, not your sauce into the pasta. So you are directly transferring your pasta from the liquid, from the pasta water, into your sauce. This is so that the sauce can adhere properly into the pasta, and it gives room for the pasta not to clog together and for the pasta and the sauce to marry closely. Pasta lesson 101. So into the sauce now. I give it a good mix. This looks really good, you guys. Into the sauce. One last time. Into the sauce. Do I still have some more here? Okay, so I think I'm good with this now. So I'm just going to give this a good mix before I decide whether I'll need some pasta water or not. You can see how juicy this is. And you guys, Malta Guinness is inside. How do you even know? Hey, until you taste it before you see how everything marries together. So this is what I have. I'm just gonna add my herbs now. I have basil and I have parsley, just to give it, just to top up the taste. And then I'll add some sesame oil, very little, to this, and just give it a good mix. And my pasta is ready. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I love this. I'm sure you can't wait to have a taste. You better head straight into your kitchen now and recreate this. So now I'll go ahead to serve my pasta, and I'll be right back to make my Pina Colada. Join me in the Goodness Kitchen as we learn new exciting recipes, chill with some of your faves, and enjoy intriguing games for your satisfaction. Ready for a taste of goodness? Now I want to show you how to plate your pasta. I have my tongue here. I'm just going to scoop a little pasta into the tongue and roll it to give it a good roll. Roll, 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 roll. And then carefully drop into your pasta plate, carefully, so it doesn't destroy. Trying to be as careful as possible. Now I'll garnish rather with some parsley. You can garnish with any herbs of choice. You can use bean sprouts, red radish, but if you're eating it alone, just place and eat, please. I beg. But of course, I'm chef T now. I have to be super extra. So I'm garnishing mine with some red radish. I'm just going to pick one or two and just place it on top. And here you have it, guys. Your creamy Malta Guinness pasta is ready. Now let's make our Pina Colada. Welcome to this exciting segment where we share kitchen hacks, kitchen tips, and generally things that can help your kitchen and your cooking environment and your cooking experience the most enjoyable one. In this segment, I'm going to be sharing a hack on how to store your bell peppers. Many of you don't buy bell peppers in bulk because they get spoiled easily. So I'm going to be sharing how to store your bell peppers for it to last longer. I am sure you have 4 peppers at home, right? If you don't have, hurry to the market now and go and buy, because that is all you need to store your bell peppers. So once you buy your bell peppers, make sure you properly wash them, you clean them, and get a 4 pepper and just place them inside the 4 pepper. So what I personally do is I pick 1 bell pepper and 1 large 4 pepper and place it inside and just wrap it. Make sure that there is no air let out of the 4 pepper. With this hack, your bell peppers is going to last you for months. I want you guys to try this. Please don't go anywhere. The show continues.
There's a drop of goodness in everyone. Share goodness with someone today. Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
You just watch me make the creamiest, tastiest pasta ever. I'll be pairing it with some Pina Colada. So I have my ingredients here. I'll be infusing some Malta Guinness, of course. For the Pina Colada, I'll be using some frozen pineapples. I'll be using some ice cubes, pineapple juice. I'll be using some coconut milk and also some dark rum. If you don't have rum, please just go ahead to use all of these ingredients, but make sure you infuse your Malta Guinness in it. So first thing, I'll be going in with some ice cubes into my blender. I'll then go in with my pineapples, the frozen pineapples. Oops. My Malta Guinness, of course. I always love opening the cans, always. So I'm just going to be adding little. Now I'll add some coconut milk. Please be very generous with the coconut milk. You want to taste it when you are having a sip of this drink. Some pineapple juice, fresh pineapple juice. And of course, my light rum. Now let's go ahead to blend. Just like that, your Malta Pina Colada is ready. So let's go ahead to serve real quick. Now I'll just garnish with some pineapple leaves and my straw. And there you have it, you guys. Your creamy Malta Guinness pasta and your Malta Pina Colada. Now the favorite part that I love on this show, tasting, of course. I'll be right back. Did you know that pasta originated from China? I'm sure you're wondering how come. Yes, that's true. But it is mostly cooked and eaten by the Italians. Yes. And pasta is made with high protein durum wheat. You don't need to parboil your pasta at all. All your pasta needs to cook properly is air. And for that, we call air water. Make sure that your water is well above the pasta level. Make sure that your water is a lot so that your pasta can cook properly. And your cook time for pasta is between 8 to 9 minutes. Within that time, your pasta is al dente and it is well cooked. How do you store your pasta? You can either store it in containers, long containers, in glass containers, in plastic containers, in ceramic containers. Make sure that the container is airtight, stored in your cabinet, in your pantry, on your countertop, or you can store it inside Ziploc bags that are airtight. Just make sure that wherever you're storing your pasta is airtight and you don't allow air enter into it. And once you don't allow air enter into your pasta, there are no cases of weevils or insects or anything. I hope you learned something with this segment. Please do not go anywhere. The show continues. I am sure just by the look of this beautiful creation, you will head straight to get your Malta Guinness and recreate this. But before you do so, please watch me taste this. Yummy. Mm. 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 Whew. You guys, this combination is everything. I can't just begin to talk about the burst of flavors, you guys. I want you guys to recreate this. I want you to recreate it. You will definitely love it. You will like it, your family will like it, your friends will like it. Anybody you serve it to will definitely ask for the recipe. And please tell them that you watched it on Goodness Kitchen with Chef T, brought to you by Malta Guinness. Please remember to stay connected for more episodes on Goodness Kitchen with Chef T, brought to you by Malta Guinness. And also stay connected to all our social media pages on the screen. And make sure that you try to engage on our posts related to this episode. You just might be getting goodies from Diary of a Kitchen Lover and of course, Malta Guinness. Remember that Malta Guinness is fortified with B vitamins that fills you with energy, goodness, and vitality. I'll see you guys in my next episode. I remain your favorite chef T. Bye. Namaste. Yummy. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. See, your pasta recipe cannot reach half of my pasta recipe. Tayo, I'm saying this to my food chef. There's nothing you can tell me. Tayo, this pasta is too much. Oh, I dey cook abeg. I'll see you guys in my next episode. I remain Chef T. Bye! Bye! Tell me to stop smiling. Oh, okay, that's for today, abeg.